Hi friends, welcome to BBA Talks. Today's topic is pricing strategy and price discrimination. Pricing strategy. It refers to the method companies use to price their products or services. For example, a management decide to make a 20% cut in the price during off-season. Now let's see the difference between pricing policy and pricing strategy. Pricing policy is general while pricing strategy is specific. Pricing policy is a guide to management while pricing strategy is applied to achieve a selected objective. Pricing policy is for a longer period while pricing strategy is a temporary measure. Steps in pricing strategy. The first step is to select target market. Then we study the consumer behavior. Then we proceed with identifying the competition. Later we assign price a role in the marketing mix. Then we start relating cost and demand, and finally we determine the strategic prices. Important pricing strategies. First one is psychological pricing. Some companies fix the prices of their product in the manner that it may create an impression in the minds of consumer that the prices are very low. So we tend to see prices such as $999 available only at $99 and so on. Geographical pricing. It is the practice of adjusting an item's sale price based on the location of the buyer. So the firm may charge a higher price to the distant customers to cover higher transportation cost. Base point pricing. It is another form of geographical pricing. In this, the companies determine a fee for a good sold plus an additional freight charge that is calculated based upon the customer's distance from a base point. Zone pricing. This is another strategy of geographic pricing. Under this method, the company sets up 2 or more zones. The company charges the same price for all customers within a zone. The price is higher in the more distant zones. Dual pricing. It is a situation in which the same product is sold at different prices in different markets. For example, the seller may sell his product to government at lower prices but sells at a higher price in the open market. Administered pricing. In this, the pricing is done on the basis of managerial decision and not on the basis of cost, demand, etc. Markup pricing. It is the method of adding a certain percent of markup to the cost of the product to determine the selling price. Product line pricing. Pricing different products within the same product range at different price point. Example, Samsung offers different smartphones with different features at different prices. Captive product pricing. Captive products are items designed specifically for use with another product. So when pricing captive products, the companies generally follow a product mix pricing strategy in which the core product or the main product is offered at a lower price but the higher price is given for the captive product. Price bundling. In a bundle pricing, companies sell a package or set of goods for a lower price than they would charge if the customer bought all of them separately. Price adjustment strategies. Discount and allowance pricing. In this, the prices are reduced to reward customer responses such as paying early or the product's promotion. Psychological pricing. It is the adjusting of prices for psychological effect. Promotional pricing. It is the temporarily reducing prices to increase short-run sales. International pricing. It is the adjusting of prices for international market. Discriminatory pricing. Firms will often adjust their basic prices to allow for differences in customers, locations, etc. Value pricing, offering right combination of quality product at fair price. Price discrimination. This happens when a firm charges different price for the same good to different groups of consumers. The different types of price discrimination are: first one, personal discrimination. This refers to charging of different prices for different customers for the same product. For example, a doctor may charge different fees for the rich and the poor patients. Local discrimination. There is a geographical price discrimination when the seller sells in one market at a higher price than the other market. Trade discrimination. Here, the seller charges different prices for different uses. For example, the electricity board may charge higher prices for industrial use than for domestic use. Time discrimination. The price for the same commodity differs at different times. For example, telegraph and telephone rates are cheaper during night than during daytimes. Age discrimination. It refers to the discrimination on the basis of age. For example, railways and other transport companies charge half the rates for the children below the age of 12. Size discrimination. On the basis of volume of transaction, different rates may be charged. For example, price in retail market is higher than price in wholesale market. Thank you and hope you enjoy this video.